Devon Larratt. There's a very big chance you're watching this video because Devon Larratt gets you interested in the sport of arm wrestling, and that's awesome. In today's video we are going to explore why Devon Larratt might be the most important person in arm wrestling history. It doesn't matter if you're a Devon fan or a hater, sport of arm wrestling is what is important. And we haven't seen anyone make a bigger impact than Devon Larratt. Like the video, share it with your community, subscribe to the channel, and let us know in comment section how many of you watchers got here because of Devon Larratt. Stay strong and love arm wrestling.
And stay strong and love arm wrestling.
Devon Larratt is the most popular arm wrestler of all time. There is no doubt about it. In the last few years he has become a global superstar, collaborating with some of the biggest names in YouTube like Larry Wheels, Jujimukwu. Black Tip Video was at one point #1 training on YouTube. Arm wrestling with Shaq and letting Arnold to pull his finger. Devon is in many ways solely responsible for a rapid interest in the sport of arm wrestling from outside public. He's becoming a global superstar even outside of the arm wrestling. He's always been a superstar in arm wrestling world, but now he's breaking out and going global. But why? Why him? Why wasn't there anyone else before? There are many things that give Devon his it factor. It might be that he sometimes looks like Superman, then Lex Luthor, and on bad days as a redneck. The only thing he's taking serious are his matches. All the other time he's a very fun guy to be around. You can find a lot of interesting things of him online. He's always joking around, being goofy. It doesn't matter. He loves arm wrestling. But his love for the sport of arm wrestling is something that we don't see that much from anyone. Devon loves arm wrestling, not just professional or sport aspect of it, but basic arm wrestling. On tables, on floor, wherever, doesn't matter where you are. He just wants you to arm wrestle. He's always innovating, thinking and showing his philosophies as well as ideas of training methods. When Devon speaks, you listen. He has so much stories and lessons from the sport, and we're happy that he shares them with anyone inside and outside the community. He was one of the first guys to show his training methods to public, but most kept their ideas as a top secret. He has created Freedom Arm Wrestling, which is a free movement arm wrestling table, which allows you to work and compete without most restrictions that are usually on arm wrestling table. And the newest thing that he was developing for years is ARMBET app. You can download it on your phone and find people near and far you can arm wrestle with.
Of arm wrestling with my grandmother, as hard as I could when I was a 4-year-old little boy. You know, just that ability just to let loose. It's therapeutic, and everybody needs that release in their life. I found it in arm wrestling. People find it in all aspects.
We put the link in the description so you can check it out. Guys, get it, it's amazing. You can find people very close to you who are interested in the sport of arm wrestling. The app is still very new and a lot more things are to come in upcoming months and years. But I know already it will be a huge for growing athlete and fan base in local and global areas. But without all of that, Devon Larratt is an amazing arm wrestler. Without a doubt, one of the best arm wrestlers on the planet. And I think biggest endorsement to his celebrity is his arm wrestling. You can turn on almost any match with exception of few and see fireworks. Devon makes a show out of every pull. There is no boring. If you have paid to see Devon Larratt pull, you will get your money's worth. His technical abilities are always evolving. He works on his opponent and always tries to beat them in their game. When we talk with Devon, he calls this getting a bigger win. He said, "You can always beat the guy, but you can also beat the guy." By that he means winning guys in their strongest position. I know only one guy with the same mentality in the sport of arm wrestling, and that's the GOAT, John Brzenk. You will not think about Devon Larratt as a great tournament puller, but you will think about him as maybe the greatest super match puller of all time. In super matches you can win and lose matches before they start, get in your opponent's head, troll them, get them off balance. Devon is a master at that. He has made his career on super match pulling and becoming biggest star of our time. The moment I became a fan of Devon Larratt was his match against Taras Ivakin. Devon lost that match, but he showed so much heart against one of the deadliest top rollers of all time. But still, most impressive thing was his win against Andrei Pushkar. Being a huge underdog, he shocked the world, and that is what he does. If he can find a way to win, he will do it. His nicknames are No Limits and Vampire. That should tell you enough about his arm wrestling style. In my opinion, he's the most technical arm wrestler in heavyweight division. If you can name someone better with all the fundamentals, by that I mean hook, top rope, press, leave a comment. Devon is widely known as the guy with the best endurance in the sport of arm wrestling. He's not known for his explosive starts or flash pins. I can say confidently that Devon is a position gaining defensive arm wrestler. Doesn't matter how strong you are. If you have a weakness and Devon can expose it, you're in for a long night. He likes to bleed out his opponents, get in control, and let them lose all of their strength. Before even meeting him, I heard stories where Devon arm wrestled anyone after competition for 6-8 hours. At that time I was like, it's impossible. But seeing him arm wrestle for hours myself in Viking arms, then hearing stories from Zombie Fest, what should have been known as Arnold Classic 2020, where he basically arm wrestled anyone for 3 days straight, I wasn't shocked at all. He sees every opportunity to arm wrestle as an exercise or a workout. And if you know anyone in the sport of arm wrestling, and they will tell you, there's no better exercise in arm wrestling than arm wrestling. And that's another thing about him. No heavyweight arm wrestler is going from country to country to pull and practice against anyone and everyone who's interested. All these videos with guys making Devon work and being so close to pinning him makes him human and superhuman at the same time. He's one of the most approachable and easygoing guys you will ever meet. He loves the community and the fans, but you should never forget that he's a fierce competitor. Devon still has set his mind to become better and better. He knows there are Everests to climb, and he's on path to do it. In 2020, he was scheduled to have a rematch with the reigning WL champion, Michael Todd, but due to pandemic, it was postponed to 2021. And I, like most of the community, am thrilled to see them pull again. You might not be a fan of King's Move, but Devon sees it something new and very uncommon thing in the sport of arm wrestling to explore. It looks like he's always on the search to see something new on table and then trying it. He doesn't believe we have seen or learned everything about arm wrestling, and there's still much to explore. It doesn't matter if you don't like Devon for one reason or another. You cannot deny all the great stuff Devon Larratt is bringing to the world of arm wrestling, as well as bringing world of arm wrestling to the biggest names in entertainment. Every collaboration Devon does sends shockwave through the arm wrestling world. I see big interest in the videos and more search during these collabs. More people are coming in, there are more arm wrestlers in the world than ever before. We have seen more tournaments, more money is involved, more super matches. Devon Larratt is bringing us out of the shadows and into the spotlight. Devon Larratt right now is the most important person in arm wrestling.
And stay strong and love arm wrestling.